Welcome to Cougar Chat, where we are getting to know our teachers and principals here at our 8 schools. Today we are here with Sarah Greulich at Harris Elementary. How are you doing today?
Good. Thanks for coming to Harris and visiting with us today.
Of course, we're excited to be here. So, can you tell us some exciting things that are happening here at Harris and some things that you're proud of?
Yeah, there's a lot of great things that are happening at Harris. We've had a really great start this year. So I've been principal here at Harris now. This is my 6th year, and I have to say this is probably one of the best starts that we've had. The students are really doing well and getting used to their classes, and there's a lot of great excitement in the building. Learning's already taking place, and so it's really neat just to see the smiles on our student faces as they move about the building and are enjoying their classrooms and their teachers.
Next, we're going to discuss this week's Cougar Chat featured teacher. So with all your great staff, who did you choose to be the featured teacher and why?
I'm excited for you to meet Mrs. Gross. Mrs. Gross is a 3rd grade teacher here at Harris, and one of the things I'd like to highlight is how we build classroom culture and community here at Harris. We know that in education there are many important features to making a great school. That includes a safe environment, but it also includes building relationships with our students so that we can leverage those for outcomes that are really positive. And so she builds what she calls a family in her classroom, and I hope and am excited for you to hear about how she builds that classroom family and that classroom culture.
That's awesome. So next we're going to head down to meet our featured teacher, and we'll be right back. So Mrs. Gross, how do you feel being this week's featured teacher?
I feel honored. I feel like it's an opportunity for me to grow. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone by being on camera, and this is where I grow. So I'm really honored and thankful.
And so how do you really focus on building a good classroom culture?
Well, I think I need to start with why I think it's so important for student growth and success to have a great classroom community and culture. And it's really important because we have so much content to teach, and of course every human wants to feel like they belong and they're connected. And all of that feels great, but how that transcends over into learning is the important part, because when you feel that comfort and that belonging, that's where you really hit your home run, because then students have that intrinsic motivation to learn, and that's where you see them really growing. And it's from my heart. I truly care about the kids, and they know that.
What do you like about your teacher?
She's nice. She's funny. I feel safe when I'm in the classroom, and we do a lot of writing.
And what are we looking for? We're looking for patterns. So I see, let's look at this one together.
Alright, so welcome back. It was nice to meet our featured teacher, and just to wrap up, we want to do something fun to get to know you better. So we just want to know, what's your Mount Rushmore favorite movies?
I'm not the most exciting person in the world, so bear with me, but if I had to pick a couple of movies that I really enjoy, I'm going to say both the Inside Out movies. If you've not seen those, I highly recommend those. They're great educationally, but they're also just kind of summarizes the important things going on in kids' lives right now, and so I think those nail it. I like anything sci-fi, which people probably wouldn't expect, and a blast from the past. Many of you aren't going to know this one, but a Brendan Fraser movie called Encino Man. I always love that movie.
I don't think we have any picks in common there, but I think those are definitely pretty good. Thank you for watching Cougar Chat. We will see you next week at Weston Elementary.